When the city of Cape Town was faced with the worst drought in over 300 years, they knew that a well-coordinated strategy would be required to save the city from potential disaster. The city also realized that an effective communication campaign was needed to keep residents informed and to significantly change their water consumption behavior. Hero Strategic Marketing partnered with BrandsEye, a data analytics company that mines social media conversation to track public opinion, in order to help the city develop responsive communication interventions. These interventions helped rectify misinformation regarding the drought and drive fact-based conversations online. By assessing real-time data, the team could identify conversations that were harmful to building a water-saving culture among residents. When rumors started to bubble up on social media that the city lost a bulk of its water through leaking pipes, we had to correct this misinformation before it gathered serious momentum. An integrated strategy, including press releases, videos, and social media posts, was developed to communicate the fact that the city's leak rate of 16.5% was over half that of the national average at 36%. Pretty soon, the chatter shifted to one of pride in a well-run city, keeping residents focused on their own water-saving efforts. Real-time monitoring of social media identified another misperception, that informal settlements were wasting most of the city's water through unattended open taps and car washes. The communications team went to work again. The fact is, just 4% of Cape Town's water is consumed within informal settlements. And actually, it was the leafy green suburbs with gardens, pools, washing machines, and dishwashers who were consuming over 65% of the city's potable water. By seeding the right information into the conversation and monitoring the shift in conversation, we effectively corrected the misperception and encouraged the accusers to focus on their own water consumption behavior.
So it was really critical for us to have the right kind of data available to us so that we could respond with immediate effect, which is so important in a crisis. It's so important for reputation management, but it's also important so that issues don't snowball. And when you are working with limited resources and you're working with public funds, it's particularly important to manage things efficiently and well. Having this kind of data really allowed us to do that. The primary aim of this campaign was to reduce demand and reduce water use. We were able to do that by having this kind of data available to us quickly and accurately.
The Cape Town economy benefits hugely from tourism. So when it emerged in online conversation that tourists were an unnecessary burden to dwindling water resources, a campaign was required. The Save Like a Local campaign was launched to encourage visitors to be more water-wise and also let residents know that tourists were still welcome and that they were a vital contributor to the region's GDP.
At BrandsEye, we use unique technology that combines human intelligence and artificial intelligence at scale to structure online conversation. And the city used that technology to try and understand what the residents were saying and what were the specific water-related topics that were driving that sentiment. This allowed the city to build a resident-centric communication strategy, but also measure accurately how that strategy was impacting the residents and then adapt accordingly.
Through data-informed communication campaigns, Hero Strategic Marketing and BrandsEye helped the city manage the online narrative and reduce water consumption by over 50% in just 3 years. A feat no other city in the world has managed to accomplish.